World News Roundup, Feb 26 and 27, 2025. This is your host, Morgan L. Washington, for Equal Ground Headlines. Here are the major world news stories from February 26th and 27th, 2025, focusing on technology, politics, and economic developments. Somalia Ethiopia Diplomacy. Ethiopia's Prime Minister, Abiy Ahmed, made a high-profile visit to Somalia on February 27th, signaling a thaw in year-long tension. He arrived in Mogadishu for talks with President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud after relations had soured in 2024. When Ethiopia sought to develop a port in Somaliland, a move Somalia saw as a threat to its territorial integrity. Security was tight. A mortar shell struck near Mogadishu's airport just before Abiy's arrival, underscoring lingering volatility despite road closures and heavy security. The two leaders met with smiles and flag-waving onlookers, agreeing to deepen cooperation on mutual interests. Somalia's presidency hailed the visit as a significant step towards strengthening the diplomatic ties between Somalia and Ethiopia. The meeting comes after both sides, with mediation by Turkey, pledged in December to resolve their dispute and ensure landlocked Ethiopia reliable, secure, and sustainable access to the sea. Historic peace in Senegal. In West Africa, there was landmark peace news. Senegal has signed a historic peace agreement with separatist rebels from the Casamance region, ending one of Africa's longest-running conflicts that began in 1982. The conflict with the FDC, Movement of Democratic Forces of Casamance, had claimed thousands of lives and disrupted the region's economy. The deal, brokered by Guinea-Bissau's President Umaro Sissoko Embalo, was announced at a joint press briefing in Bissau alongside Senegal's Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko. Observers are calling the agreement a crucial step towards lasting peace in Senegal's southern Casamance region. The government expressed gratitude to Guinea-Bissau for mediating the talks, which concluded a process that saw rebel fighters begin disarming in recent years. This accord marks an hopeful end to a 43-year separatist conflict and a new chapter of peace for Senegal. Turning to technology news in Asia, Taiwan is reinforcing oversight of its semiconductor industry, often described as the backbone of its economy. The island's economy minister Kuo Joihui announced on Feb 27 that TSMC, the world's largest contract chipmaker, must obtain government approval before engaging in any overseas joint ventures. He expressed confidence that no one can shake the foundations of Taiwan's semiconductor sector and pledged full support for TSMC, which he called the sacred mountain protecting the country, a testament to the chipmaker's vital importance to Taiwan's security and prosperity. Whilst comments come amid reports that TSMC has been in talks about a potential stake in Intel, the U.S. chip company. While neither firm confirmed those talks, Taiwan's stance is clear. Major investments abroad definitely need government permission, and the existing ban on producing its most advanced chips in China remains in play. This move underlines Taiwan's careful balance between expanding its global tech reach and safeguarding its strategic industries at home. Brazil's cautious economic path. In economic news, Brazil is charting a cautious course to maintain stability. On Feb 26, a top official stressed that the government will not resort to any extraordinary stimulus to boost growth. Rui Costa, President Luiz Inácio Diga's chief of staff, stated there will be no exceptional measure to boost economic growth, and that the economy will grow based on what is already contracted. He reaffirmed the administration's commitment to sticking within its fiscal framework and expressed optimism about Brazil's currency and finances. Costa's firm stance followed earlier suggestions by another minister that new support for the economy was possible, and it came on the heels of surprising strength in Brazil's job market. January saw stronger than expected employment gains despite signs of a slowdown. The government has slightly trimmed its 25 growth forecast from 2.5% to 2.3% G, as high interest rates, currently 13.25%, work to tame inflation. That would be a step down from an estimated 3.5% growth in 2024. Brazil's message is one of disciplined steadiness. No big spending sprees, but rather confidence that existing economic policies will guide growth while keeping inflation and debt in check. And that's a wrap of the key world news stories for February 26th and 27th, 2025. These developments, from diplomatic breakthroughs and peace deals to tech oversight and economic stewardship, highlight the dynamic events unfolding across the globe. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for further updates on these stories as they progress.